What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to be installing a processor, or better known as CPU, into a computer. The particular processor I'm going to be using is the Core i7 9700K. It's a LGA 1151 socket. I'm going to be installing it in a Z390 ORS Master motherboard. So let's get going. Guys, there's the CPU in its case. So some of you may remember the old CPUs would have, like the pins sticking out. Now, basically the pins are now on the motherboard. Okay, you always want to hold a processor by the sides like that. It's best practices. Let's see if I can zoom in and get it to focus. All right, so you guys see those little notches there. You got a notch on either side there, and then you got an arrow. So let's see how that corresponds with what we got down here. All right, so your CPU the socket has this cover on it. You don't want to remove this beforehand. Just leave it on there because these pins are very small and they're very easy. I mean, just grazing them can mess up everything. So you see there's a lever right here. Slide this down. Slide it outward, and lift this back. So here, you got a notch here and a notch there. And then you got an arrow right there. On the processor, you see the notches up top, and then you see the arrow at the bottom. So all I have to do is line that up and just be gentle. All right, there's actually more movement than I would have liked, but we're in. So you see my notches, they're in where they need to be, and my arrow is where it needs to be. All right, right now, you still do not need to remove the cover, the socket cover. You can still leave that in there for now. And then as you see this part, see that screw, this is gonna come down there. It's gonna get up under that screw. See, it's under the screw. Now I can feel pressure with this lever. I think you might have to remove it now, yeah. And now we're on. So, this little mechanism, make sure that the CPU is pressed down with the right amount of pressure, and you definitely don't want to mess with this screw or any of this stuff. You just want to leave that like that for sure. Now your CPU cooler will go on. I actually have a water-cooled block. I'm going to be making a video talking about the block, and maybe at some point I'll get the block installed.